Alright, in this video we're going to upgrade our transmission fluid pan on my 2020 Ford Ranger right here. Love this truck. Anyway, so this is the old pan. We already removed it. I have a separate video on how to remove the pan, change the filter and the fluid. So if you need to know that, you're going to have to go see the other video. It should be on my Ranger playlist. So we're just talking about upgrading this pan now. So here's the old pan. It's plastic, right? Not too impressive. It's relatively shallow. I don't like that it's plastic because it's underneath the truck and it's like fully exposed. There's nothing under there. So if you're like off-road or anything like that, that's a plastic pan that's fully exposed to whatever is underneath your truck. There's no kind of like guard or anything around it. So I don't love that. The other advantages to upgrading the pan is you can see from the side view here, this one's quite a bit deeper than this one. So it's increased fluid capacity. The upgraded one, and this one I got from stage3motorsports.com. I'll put a link in the thing. If I forget to put that link, you guys remind me in the comment and I'll link it. I think it was $200 if I remember correctly. Yeah, like $198, something like that, plus tax and shipping. So not a bad deal for this huge chunk of aluminum. I am going to be reusing the gasket, so we're going to use the same gasket when we install the new pan. The other advantage, other than the increased capacity, and obviously being aluminum and tougher, it's got these big cooling fins, which is great. All the air going underneath the truck is going to help cool the fluid even more. And this is the best part, drain plug. This, no drain plug. Super messy when you're changing the fluid. As you can see, I had to use a huge drain pan. This is actually like a concrete mixing pan. And I still got drips around. So I'm glad I put the tarp and the cardboard under there. But yeah, huge advantage to having the drain plug, increased capacity, and of course it's metal. And then you've got those nice cooling fins. Look, the fins come through this side as well. And just nice, clean look, super tough. And we're going to put this sucker on there in just a minute. So I'll take you guys along for the ride. All right, so I've got the gasket back installed here. It's just kind of pushed up there. There's a little rubber nipple on the other side of this that pushes up in there just to hold it in place temporarily. And there's one on that corner as well right there. So those push in and kind of hold it up so you can get there. I wanted to point out real quick though, that's our dipstick right there. We access it from the top side, but I just wanted to see you guys to see it like right here, how it comes down in here. But I'll show you in the other video how to fill it with fluid and check the level from the other side. But let's go ahead and put the new pan on because this thing is still dripping here and there and it's kind of annoying. All right, the new pan is installed. Here's the deep end. This is towards the front of the truck. There's the drain plug. I got all the bolts tightened down and torqued properly. There's two different size bolts. There's these ones that have standoffs so you can put the heat shield back on. Here's the flimsy cheap heat shield right here. But I'll put that on when I'm done. So what I did on the old pan, where these standoff bolts are versus the regular hex nuts, hex bolts, I just marked them with a little paint marker so I knew where to put them back in. So you might want to do that if you upgrade your oil pan, fluid pan. But I've got them all the way around there. Everything's torqued down. Really happy with the way that it fit. It fit perfectly with the factory gasket. Everything's good. The other thing I wanted to tell you, the torque pattern. So there is a torque pattern that comes with the new pan. It's in the box with it. It's like not really how-to instructions. It just has the torque pattern. So follow that. It's kind of like a star pattern, and it tells you which order to go in when you're tightening them and torquing them. So do that, and you'll be good to go. Now we're going to refill this. So this is going to conclude this video, and you're going to go to the other video if you want to know how to refill this with fluid, because we're talking about changing the fluid in the filter in that video. So I love the way this fits. I love how convenient this plug is here. There's nothing around it, so it's going to be really easy to get to drain next time I need to change this fluid. So I'm extremely happy with the way that it fits, and it looks pretty sexy too. So anyway, till next time, guys, take care now.